big game today against Michigan. I don't know how our defense is going to play today because last week we got significantly cooked by Middle Tennessee, and Michigan is significantly better than Middle Tennessee, so hopefully our defense can hold up and come out with a dub. And hopefully we can get our run game going this week as well. Even though we did up having 67 yards with Vildor, but we didn't really keep the run game going until the second half, so hopefully we can get it going earlier today.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment,
Man, if we can finally win a ranked game, that would be great. I need this crowd pumping.
As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Missouri Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Alright, we'll start with the ball first. Don't want that, but, you do not return that.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Tigers offense will have the first crack at it in this one. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this
I should have audibled
They're
out of
going to
that.
make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups.
That's okay.
Like most of the time, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity.
I threw it to the wrong person.
Coming his way for sure.
This new big
Trying to throw it to square.
And deep, and you're not going to
Not
get
triangle.
mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a
Again,
really
I'll
fast
just take
start.
what the
They've got to
defense
come
gives
out,
us.
take everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and
Don't
let
need to
these guys
force
go play.
anything.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about the conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten. Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Newton. Beats around wide. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Terry. Makes the grab.
I'll try to confuse the defense with some motion plays.
Good pickup on that one.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go to the ground. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Ninth play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete
Terry
the
was open too.
pass on third down.
Good job by this
All right,
defense,
coach
man.
wants me to
They've
go
given up
for
some
it.
yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes a grab past the mark.
Did you not get that? Oh, first and goal. Thank God.
But this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll run it on first and goal.
Not the
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
It's incomplete, trying a little razzle-dazzle there, but it'll
Trying
be
a little
third
razzle-dazzle.
down.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on third down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really... You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best...
Brother in Christ, he was open.
He's brought down a short return on top with a pick.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass.
We're actually going
They're trying to change
to
that here today. What a great job tracking
Hibachi
the ball
tomorrow.
down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the
For his
air
birthday
a
and a
big
VR
interception early.
experience.
That should be massive for their confidence.
This offense
How'd you throw it
starts deep
behind
in the hole.
the receiver, dog?
The give on the inside. He's got a little room. He'll pick up 6 out to the 13.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down
Yeah,
expecting him to
good.
get the ball again.
Oh my God.
Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
You can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here is the offense on the 3rd play of this drive, getting the first
got to the
down
quarterback.
and doing it running the football. Everything seems
Good
to
job,
be shifting
Dalton.
in this team's favor.
That's their first sack of the season.
The Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
All right, defense.
And man, the big fellas up
Can
front,
we
they don't
not
a
get
lot of
burned,
credit. They don't
please?
get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to
Like
get
we
some
did against
running
Middle
lanes,
Tennessee.
Get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really
And he dropped
couldn't
that.
use that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page. If you're
how'd you take a timeout in the first
quarter? You did a
quarter?
lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on. Play the next play.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air, it's Newton. And that incomplete pass caused by
Brother, you had that.
First down, second down.
Why did you drop it,
Not many
my guy?
receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That had to be a coverage bust because there's no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. They're dealing with a second and long. Sends it back in motion. To the air on second down. The short hands, it's Thorne. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Over the middle, it's Bernard. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the
Alright, still scoreless after one quarter.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been
Should have had
a defensive
some
battle,
points on
and
our
this
first
has held the tail so
drive,
far.
but unfortunately, we need for a pick.
Let's see if the offenses can find
So we're
a
trying to
little
be
rhythm
smarter
here
with
in
our
the second.
plays.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down.
So, I didn't see the
He
running
just
back.
wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing
Speaking
that
in
can
the
happen to
backfield.
you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away. But you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Newton. Going for 6. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying
take
to
the
pay
field goal.
off this red zone chance. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a
I wish
touchdown and you want to be aggressive.
he would
but
stop
man, right
throwing
down the
receivers in the
middle
red
obviously
zone.
gives me some confidence down the road.
Because our guy was
Trust this
open.
guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Alright, defense. You
Guys,
did it
here
well.
come those maize and blue
That last
wing
drive.
helmets on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. The 10.
How did I miss that tackle? And Buddy was right in front of me.
Takes it in. Touchdown, Michigan.
One of the
Like,
reasons
why did
this
Buddy
offense is
hesitate?
So exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy.
Like,
The
Buddy didn't even
connection
try to
between
tackle him.
quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick
All
update,
right.
let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little
Thanks,
update
defense.
on what else is
Yeah,
happening in college
playing
football this weekend.
great the last drive.
Tennessee looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over the field like Smokey in the pregame. They're up 14 over UConn. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
I meant to throw that out.
Too greedy there, held it too long, and couldn't throw it away to avoid the loss. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here comes the heat. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the
That was a
football.
bad drive.
And fourth down's coming. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Yes, my corners are terrible.
In at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. The give to the tailback. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And I
On
kind
a
of like
blitz
how
right
the running back
here.
didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Davis will throw. Finds his man down the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more third down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Good.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind
Thank
the
you,
midfield
Clifton.
stripe at the 48.
I think that's your second or third sack of the season?
Quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
I'm trying mid blitz it.
The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Under fire. Makes the catch. It's Hansen. Stopped
Good job,
right
team.
at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a fourth down. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Back to throw, it's Newton. Quickly complete. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
This is going to be Clancy's game today.
They get up in your face and they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole
Not mad
field,
about.
get them lean in one direction, and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Thorne. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
How about that linebacker seeing the ball getting thrown really quickly to the wide receiver, breaking on it, and then being able to get that fast guy on the ground for no gain? That's a really athletic play by that linebacker.
Defense was not fooled for a second, and it'll bring up
I've
fourth
seen him
down.
hit that in practice, dog.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Lost a throw on first down.
Good job.
He is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now we see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Davis looking to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got a man in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
About the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Spins away from the defense. Breaks into the open.
Oh my God, I wish you guys could tackle better.
First down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
When you guys knock the ball out?
Injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. He leaves it with his back. Thrust that arm out. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
And the Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll knock
Good
him down
job.
for a loss of a couple.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Davis will throw. He uncorks one deep. And that'll be incomplete.
Brother, that was in your hand.
Shot there, and now it's 4th down. Man down on
Welcome in, Cedric. It's been a close game. We've made some terrible mistakes.
The Wolverines will bring the punt team.
We've only thrown 1 interception, but we made some terrible play calling on 3rd down.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field.
We've kind of abandoned the run game, which I don't like.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like,
I pressed to slide. I don't know why you didn't slide. Thank you.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Fuck.
Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hansen. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Look, you can't take
Make
away
the
everything,
stupidest
right?
reads.
So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires to the middle. He's got him wide open. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
There's supposed to be a man in the middle of the field. Where the fuck was he?
So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. He'll boot it from the left side.
It's a zone play. Why are you following the tight end? Also, why are you not covering your man? But you, okay. Just let
This distance at
him
angle
eat
ought to be fairly easy.
behind you. That's
Send
great,
out
dog.
the kicker here. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now up by 7 points here in the second. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Running back searching for a hole. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime.
I hate my defense, dude.
Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Like, I don't understand the decisions they make sometimes.
Spirited environment there in Columbia. And how do we possibly begin without
He's supposed to be a man in the middle.
this receiver?
Nope,
His
he
ability to
follows
find gaps,
the wrong
run
receiver.
textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the
And then on this
total
play,
package.
my guy didn't even try to tackle, even though I pressed X.
Whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Because without that play, and then, yeah.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Missouri will kick it off to open this second half.
Alright, we gotta lock in the second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard
We gotta lock in the
line.
second half.
So here comes the Michigan offense.
Can't keep
They go to
getting
work in
beat
the
deep.
third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being
I was getting held like a
Give him some more
motherfucker,
time
but
here in
that's
the
okay. Don't throw the
You
flag
do that
for
too
holding.
offensively by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs and help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues
Just
to be
left
that
off.
way in the second half,
Middle
this could be
wide
a much
open.
different looking football game.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Davis looking to pass. Finds a spot in the middle.
My God, defense, why are you so shitty?
He's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He'll sneak it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Thank you for knocking that out. Thank you, defense.
Play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Thank you for knocking that out.
To hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him.
Defense is playing good today. It's just...
And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And the
Because we held him only to 10 points.
Where the officials spotted, but they certainly gave him no opportunity for a return. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the right side.
Had him.
Situation here in the 3rd quarter. This
I had
offense
him.
did not want
Saw him
to
too
be
late.
facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
A way to fight for that first.
Really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Back to pass. It's Newton. He's moving out of the pocket. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thorne. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Come on, dog. He was open.
Down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Just making
Here comes the
stupid decisions
Michigan
today.
offense back on the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on him.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds us back in the middle. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'd hoped to get him in space, create running room, and there just wasn't anything there.
Yeah, I love the third down, aggressive, in-your-face defense, not giving you any room to run down the field. Great job by the defense. They saw the throw, the quick pass, reacted to it, got him on the ground for a loss.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 2 to Virginia. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic
athletes
in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, won't be put and drive together like that. Not have afforded a sack right
On
there.
3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second
4th and
half.
13.
We saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
A fair catch is made. Great field position for the offense.
Just can't move the ball down the field for that.
Maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker is
one of the best in the country.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it.
Oh my God, I thought he caught that.
Just trickled through his fingers. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Makes the grab. It's Thorne. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Leaves it with the back.
Okay, that's not the play I chose.
Getting back there, he'll lose a couple.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you...
There he goes. An explosive play to wrap up the 3rd quarter.
Good job, Clancy.
They finally got him out of bounds, but not before he carried some momentum for his team into the 4th quarter.
We have 72 rushing yards. Okay.
Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Back to throw, it's Newton. Rushes on him. Grab near the marker, it's Terry. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, this offense is showing it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Run.
The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quick handoff.
Nope.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air.
I threw that away. I threw that away.
We'll get to him at the 25. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a
I threw that too. I threw that, brother.
Again, another sack. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
That's a terrible kick.
Oh, he missed it.
At the
No
distance,
good.
but
Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just
Turning it on. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
been playing good defense all
man,
day.
is it nice just to have this guy right here. Like, give him the football, and they're going to give it to him early, and they're going to give it to him often. And a lot of times we see, man, late in the games, just like right here, he makes those big plays, wears down the defenses, and he is a handful late.
At the 40, there he goes.
You guys want to be shitty in the fourth quarter?
42, a good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Wolverines just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll give it to the back.
Great. Just the run defense just decides to be shitty right now. Love that for
The
us.
defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second and goal coming up. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass.
Why wouldn't it let me switch to the guy that was the quarterback was running at, dog? What the fuck was that?
Give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars.
Literally.
Improvisational skills.
The guy that was the quarterback was running at, they won't let me. I couldn't switch to him.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast at the quarterback spot, and now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious, I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stop.
Like, why the fuck are you just staring at the quarterback and not doing anything, dog?
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Tigers in the hurry-up.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Dropping back, it's Newton. And that pass.
Bro, you have to hold on to that.
Second down, that brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Wants to keep it in the air. Catch in the middle. It's Terry. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
Big tight end
Not
makes
much
the
of a
grab.
fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down.
No, they snuffed that.
It's Vincent. Everybody
out.
needs a little luck, and the
And he
offense just
fumbled the
got it
ball.
by falling on that fumble. I
This
don't
is
know
why
if
you're
it
the
was
second
luck
string
or
running back.
aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Release to the back. Snags it. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Thank you, Sandra. Thank you.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just...
You know, if we didn't miss that field goal, we would only be down 7.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Washington has the lead right now. Feels like we've heard the air raid sirens a few times today, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Western Michigan.
Damn.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Defense, can you
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again.
cause a fumble?
To stand by and watch
A turnover would be
that
great right
It's
now.
up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end now in motion. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
Or just leave a hole wide open, dog. That's great.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision.
This game was on me. I made a very stupid decision. This play pisses me off because why is homie just staring at the running quarterback running at him?
This is when the coaches really make their money, right?
Why wouldn't EA let me switch to that player? We could have held him to a field goal instead of a fucking touchdown.
Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted it to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That play pisses me off so much. He had 259 yards, but 3 interceptions is never good. Don't like throwing it almost 40 times, but couldn't really get the running game going. Or actually abandoned the run way too soon. Once again, Clancy and Thorne. Terry had a good day today. I think he had a drop for a first down. And he had a drop for a first down. He fumbled, but we're lucky we got that back. Defensively, this is probably our best sack game. Like, we had 3 sacks, but we just couldn't. We just couldn't move the ball. Another disappointing loss. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you on the next stream.